All right, today is September the 7th, 2022, and I just figured I'd give you an update on what the yard's looking like the first week of September, show you some of the landscape projects that we've done. I've got a video on some of these landscape beds, but not all of them. And this one, the crepe myrtles were already here, but everything else is pretty much brand new. All the edges were cut in, brand new mulch, brand new landscaping around the neighbor's mailbox. And this is all my neighbor's property for the most part from here over. I just take care of it. So this zoysia was seeded not this June, but last June. So it's had really one full growing season and then part of the initial growing season. And it's looking all right. I did a reset on it and it did okay. I probably won't do it again. I did it real late in the season, and I basically just let it grow back up because I didn't like what it was looking like with the reset. So this is another landscape bed we put in. This was bare dirt. I did a full video on this. Some of this landscape was already here, but again, the rocks were added. All these azaleas were added. The nandina up towards the mailbox was added. All that was completely graded. So if you want to go back and check out that video as well. And then over here to the first area that I seeded. So this is 2 full growing seasons plus the summer it took to get established. And I just finished mowing it today. I think we're mowing about 2.5 inches now. And it's really nice and thick. I don't particularly like how tall it is. And try not to hide anything on this channel. You know, this is what it looks like when you cut it tall. It's not as thick as what it would be as if you were real mowing it. But I mean, you basically just walk on top of it, so it doesn't, you know, it's not like fescue where you can part it. And I've been using a new mower, a stand-up mower. It's got a mulch kit on it, which I love for around my landscaping beds. But if you let the zoysia get out of hand, because we've had some rain and I've been at work the last couple days, that's what happens on your edges on the right-hand side where it discharges out or it would discharge out the grass clippings. It doesn't because it's got a mulch kit on it. That's what happens. So I'll probably have to run over that again with the mower. But for the most part, I could not be more pleased with this yard. I mean, you just couldn't ask for it to be any thicker than that. And there's not a single weed in this whole front yard. There's probably 3 to 4 weeds in the section up there at the road. But I'm not even gonna worry about it. We'll take care of it next winter or next spring. And this is another landscape bed we've been working on. Pretty much all new mulch around the house, but we've had some of these plants in here. Some of them we've divided out. Some of those liriape we divided, and then we planted some Asiatic jasmines that a baby rabbit's been destroying pretty much every night. So we'll see if those come back. Added some Distilium up there around the Rose of Sharon. And if you're interested in any of these landscape plants, I could probably name most of them for you. Put in a catch basin here to alleviate some water that was running across the concrete and washing our mulch away. Got a few dahlias in bloom. That's gonna be our project for this winter. Maybe next spring, I'm not sure. That's gonna get a full grade on it and then get some mulch in there. And then we divided some of these ajuga plants to try to make it to where it fills in a little bit, trying to get rid of some of the mulch. It just requires a lot of mulch in here, so trying to fill up some of the landscaping with ground cover. And then of course this is all the new section in the backyard renovation series. Pretty much got all this on video if you want to go back and check it out. Raised all these jazz hands up and replanted them and did it in the middle of summer. Trimmed them back extremely hard, and every one of them's come right back just like nothing happened. And I think we're at day 78 on this seeded Zenith Zoysia grass in the back. So 78 days is all it's been growing in. And we've got some areas that are no different than the front yard. And then we've still got some bare areas. And I'm not really sure why we see color variation. Every renovation that I've done with this seed, we've had color variation with dark green here, light green here. And some of it does show up on the trench lines where the irrigation is, but for the most part, it's kind of random. And you can see I kind of let this get a little tall too. This is what we're looking like for 78 days in. And I couldn't be more pleased with it back here. Still got a few bare areas. But for the most part, this is the first time I've rode my stand-up mower on it. I've been push mowing it all season. So I put my stand-up mower on it, and it did just fine. We've got our pre-emergent out on the entire yard, including this new seed. And we've quit the fertilizer applications probably 3 to 4 weeks ago. Not spraying any more fungicides. I've seen just a little bit of dollar spot in my front yard, and I'm just gonna let it ride. But we may or may not do a potassium application before winter time. Probably won't do a fungicide application. That's pretty popular too for winter kill, but so far I've had good luck without having any winter kill, so we're gonna keep doing it like that until we run into some issues. Got all the edges lined out. I've got a video posting on that soon, and got everything shaped up in the back, getting ready to cut the edge in and put some mulch down. And that'll be our project for this winter, more than likely. Hopefully that fence will come down here in the next month or so. Appreciate y'all watching. Got any questions or comments, leave them below.